Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, back here with another video. Today we're going to talk about Freetrade and the 1 year anniversary of opening the account. I say anniversary, it's probably a few days late. I actually opened it on the 1st of July 2019. So yeah, a bit about Freetrade. So today we're just going to go through the overall application, my thoughts on it, the goods, the bads, and the overall opinion of the platform. So yeah, let's just get started. So with Freetrade, it was actually the first brokerage account that I opened back in 2019, and it was the one that actually convinced me that the apps are actually at a good level to actually open an account. So previously I was a bit skeptical because a lot of them were CFD accounts and I just wanted to stay well away from them. So this was the one that actually convinced me to open an account because they had a great website, they had a great pitch I saw on Crowdcube, and I had a look at the app itself on the App Store as well, and it did seem legit. So I downloaded it, signed up, and really grateful that they did have a great website back then, because it did convince me to open an account, and since then I've been investing constantly. So the app itself, when I initially downloaded it, I was really impressed with it. It was clean, it was simple, and it didn't raise any questions. Like, I understood everything that it had, which was really good. That kind of shows that they put a lot of effort into the app design, and I think their key market is probably beginner investors. Looking at the app, it is really simple and straightforward. You've got your portfolio value at the top, and then you've got your gains or losses just underneath it. So in my case, I've got £980 and 51p is my portfolio value. I am down £210 and 39p. Then you've got a chart basically demonstrating how your portfolio has grown. So 1, 7, 1 month, 1 year, and max. So mine looks like that. So this is where I was constantly adding money to the portfolio, and then it kind of stayed the same, and then I started taking money out of it. So that's that. I took money out because I wanted to invest it into other shares, which the platform didn't have at the time, but they've recently stepped up their game and have been adding a ton of shares every week, which is we'll get into later in the video. But yeah, below that you've got your invite a friend referral link. So you get one free share every time you invite a friend. So you and they will both get a free share when they deposit £1 into their account. So if you're interested in signing up to Freetrade, you can use my referral link. Head over to your browser and type ink.yt/freetrade. Sign up and deposit £1, and you'll get a free share worth up to £200. Below that, you've got a nice little section for your investment. It is grouped by actual value. So on my Freetrade portfolio, you can see that my largest position is Aviva at £284.90p. I'm down 12.83%. And if we scroll down to the bottom, you can see my lowest one is Indian Investment, which was actually a free share. So thanks again for using my referral link. And since I've had that share, it has actually increased. So I've had one share. It was at the time it was added to my account as at £5.04p. It is up 12.52% since then, and it's up 63p. So wicked. So yeah, thanks again for using my referral link. If you're new to the channel and interested in trying out Freetrade, you can use it. The link is in the description. But yeah, so overall, I've been using this for just over a year now, and I'm really happy with the platform itself. I know it's geared towards the beginner investor, I guess. It is really good. This app does have a lot of personality to it. So you can definitely see it in the app as well. So the team behind the Freetrade application does have a lot of personality with it, and you can see it in the app. So for example, like with BT, you can see slow internet. Makes sense because they are pretty poor, to be honest. But then if you go into let's say Hotel Chocolate is posh dairy milk. So I think that kind of sums up pretty much in like in a few words what the company's about. Really do appreciate it. So sometimes I'll be looking at a stock on Freetrade and it'll make me laugh. It's just a little bit something that's really nice, a nice little touch. Goes a long way. I really do like it, and the team behind Freetrade are actually really friendly, especially on the community. They're like and they do have a great community behind them, to be honest. If you've got some questions about a particular stock, they could probably answer it for you. Obviously they won't give you investing advice, but they'll tell you a bit about the company or whatever question you have. So you can check that out at community.freetrade.io. So we'll dive into some more good bits and then we'll go into some negatives. They do also have a insight little breakdown of your portfolio. So as you can see that I've got 98.2% in stocks, 1.8% in cash, 0% in commodities and bonds. Sectors, so you can see I'm primarily focused on finance in this portfolio, followed by telco, property, energy, health, other, and cars at the bottom. So that is pretty much a nice little breakdown summary of what they have. As you can see, this feature is currently in beta. And then let's move on to Discovery. So Discovery is probably one of my favorite features in the app itself. So you have a lot going on here. It may look overwhelming, but it's really not. It's really simple. So you got the search button, search box at the top, and that will basically you just type in what stock you want, and it will basically find it for you. Standard search box, to be honest. Then you've got the recently viewed, newly added. So I like viewing this and seeing that what's new and what's not. So as you can probably see, the Lemonade is there, which was recently IPO'd. So they are getting on track of that, and which is really good. You've got Watches of Switzerland, you've got Hiscox Insurance, and a bunch of other stuff. You've even got Canadian companies I saw here the other day, which was really useful. I think it's gone now. Oh yeah, Canadian companies like Shopify, BMO, TELUS, etc. So it is really useful, and I do really think that the way that you can find stocks on the Freetrade application is really easy. So if you want ETFs, you've got ETFs here, you've got bond ETFs here, and so on. You've even got, if you want to filter out to just the US, oh whoops, I messed up here, just UK stocks, UK ETFs, then you've got that here, or you can just go straight to UK stocks, or you can just go US stocks. So it's a nice little feature. I really do like that. So moving on to the accounts. So let's dive into the accounts quickly. Moving on to accounts, we'll have a look at the accounts that they have. So we'll scroll down. So they've got a basic account, which is free, which offers free trades, free instant trades, free basic account, and free live data, free bank transfers going out. However, they do charge £3 for their ISA, and they do charge a 0.45% when you buy foreign stocks. So this is buying or selling foreign stocks. So if you buy Apple, you'll have to pay a 0.45% FX fee, whether you're buying or selling. They do also have a £5 withdrawal. This is only if you want it same day. If you can wait a couple days, then that's free. They're also planning to launch Freetrade Alpha. I still don't know what this is. They've been teasing this since I signed up a year ago. I'm still interested to see how that works. Now moving on to some of the negatives that I've been experiencing with Freetrade. And it's kind of the main reasons why I decided to move my portfolio over to another platform, or well, not essentially move it. I just created another one and just focused more on that. But essentially, majority of the portfolio on Freetrade is exactly the same as it was from from when I when I made that decision. Nothing towards against Freetrade. It was just it didn't fit my needs, but I'm pretty sure it'll fit most of everyone's needs. So yeah, that's pretty much the accounts that they have. Also, they have actually been working really hard on improving the app. First of all, they've basically made instant trades free. When I signed up, it was £1, but they've just scrapped that idea and now it's free. So instant trades are free, which is amazing. They also did create and launch their own investing platform, which is really cool, and that allows them to do fractional shares on US stocks, which is awesome. I'm just gonna have a quick look to see if I can buy a share at 0.5. So with Freetrade, there is a minimum fee, a minimum order of £2. So if I wanted to do that, it says it's not possible to place a trade for less than £2 in value. So there is a minimum trade of £2. £2 is nothing, to be honest. So it's not really anything to worry about, but it's worth knowing that there is a minimum of £2 for that. So they've introduced that. They've also introduced fractional shares as well, which is awesome. I personally don't have any fractional shares on Freetrade, but I think a lot of people do, and I think it's a great feature. It's worth checking out, and if you don't have an account, you can use my referral link, ink.yt/freetrade, and you'll get a free share, obviously. But yeah, so it is a really good app. I really do like it. Some of the bits where it falls short are, for example, in terms of lack of information. So looking at, when we scroll down to the stuff below, they don't have enough information. I think they could improve on this. So they could have maybe like last 2 years of financials of the company would be really nice. Obviously you can go off platform to do that, but I'm not sure if it's something that they want to do, because it kind of makes it a bit more clunky, I guess, or kind of impacts the user experience, because they've gone for like a simplified look. But I think that would be really nice if they did have like a section for that information. It would be really cool. Maybe something about dividend yields or something like that would be cool. Earnings per share, revenue, growth, etc. would be cool as well. But my biggest gripe has been when buying US stock. So for example, with this, it doesn't actually tell me the price I actually purchased them in US stock. So it's kind of useful to gauge roughly what I would be expecting to sell at least. Obviously it says it's in green, but it would be nice to gauge what the US price was when I purchased them, so I could just kind of guess, get an idea of how it's doing or how it's performing since I actually made the purchase. Obviously, you've got the currency fluctuation and the currency market to factor in when you buy or sell any US stock. But it's nice to gauge whether how it's been performing since you purchased it, or what the average price works out to be in US dollars. Some of the platforms do this, which Freetrade could probably take note on. But yeah, that is pretty much it. And even when you click on like the details of it doesn't actually say in there. I'm not going to go into it right now, but overall the experience is great. It is really good. It's more geared towards the beginner investor, I'd say, or even I say beginner investor. It's even geared towards people that like a simplified user experience, which I think is a large market, I'd say. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. I really like it, and I think it's a really good platform to start out on. If you're interested in signing up to Freetrade, you can use my referral link, which is ink.yt/freetrade. You get a free share worth up to £200 when you deposit £1 into your account. But yeah, that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. But yeah, that's it. See you on the next one.